Viewers, I'm Little Deer 22, and today I'm going to talk to you about autism and how it feels to have autism. I don't really like eye contact. I like to not pay attention most of the times. My real name is Winona Estabrook, and I am 15 years old, almost 16 this year. I'm in my first official year in high school as a freshman. For kids having autism, I can relate. It is hard to do schoolwork and stuff. And kids watching this video, or families, I can relate. My mom can relate. I have been bullied all my life by kids younger than me and older than me. Even kids my own age. They say I've been even bullied by some of my class peers and some of my own teachers and some of my own family. Some fans understand my disorder and they stick up for me. Some teachers also stick up for me, especially my cousin who is my health teacher. I have been called a monster, that I am ugly, that I am different, and that I don't belong in this world. I am putting my foot down. I've had enough of this stuff up to here. I'm saying I am not a monster. I am not ugly. I am a person just like you guys. I'm a human being too. As I said, I have friends that stick up for me. They know my disorder. My mom and me have been trying to tell that I have a hard time learning more than other kids, but they still don't understand. I am different in my own way. I may be weird, but I am gifted. When I am older, I want to be a fashion designer / author. I want to own my own company and building, have my own mansion with an arcade, all fun things. A pool inside and outside, a lot of room with trees, a pond, a big garden, and no one can take that away from me. No one can stop my dream. I have a dream, as Martin Luther King quoted. I have a dream. No one can stop me. There are lots of famous fashion designers who are autistic. Just search them up on the web. They will show you autistic fashion designers. One is also a guy. And for people who have questions, I will answer them as best as I can. Please subscribe and comment down below if you have any. I will try to answer them as best as I can. Now I'm going to be answered by asking questions by my mom.
What do you really want people to know about you?
I want people to know that I have been hurt all my life. I want to be known not of being a monster. I want to be known as a friend to everybody. I want to be known as one of the world's best autistic fashion designers and authors. I want to be known around the world for who I am. People who understand my autistic disorder. People who can look deep down and say, this person is a good kid. I'd like to be friends with her. That's what I want people to know me about. I want friends who understand my disorder, and I want friends who stick up for me like I have. I have friends, family, and teachers who stick up for me, other than the others who don't. I want teachers that understand their disordered kids. That's what I want people to know me as.
Do you feel safe in your school environment?
Most of the time, yes, when I'm around friends or most of my family. I feel safe around some teachers. I feel safe around some of my friends, some of the cooks, most of the principals I've been around. Most, like, I'm not mostly safe with some of the other kids. There's always fights. They can, there's like lots of threats over at my school most of the times. I'm mostly safe some of the times over at my school. Most of the times I'm not. I'm stressed all the time. I'm made. I. Someone's made me cry for the last time in my class. I've had it.
Do you feel that they judge you because of your disorder, or that you've had a prior relative in the school who also had issues, who they never liked either?
I have a cousin who's been bullied because she's a lesbian. I support her of being a lesbian. I don't care if she likes girls. I support her. But my cousin, she was bullied and had had enough. So her mother, which is my aunt, asked the school if she could only spend half the day, and she's been doing that for the rest of her school year. She's had enough of being bullied, and so have I. I have a teacher who I feel safe with, and she's also family. Most of my friends care about me, like some fellow kids who have disorders too. We stick up for each other.
Do you feel you're targeted though?
I am. I feel like I'm targeted most of the times.
Because of your disorder, or because of them not understanding?
Actually, both. I'm not safe because I am targeted about being different and about having autism. They don't get my disorder. One moment, please. She's trying to phrase this question.
Do you feel you have a good support system within the community, within your tribe, within your home?
I feel that I have most of a good support from Micmac Boys and Girls Club, my family, my friends, and mostly my school. Most of the times, most of the other half, I don't feel like I have a stable support with the others.
Meaning,
That they don't get my disorder, they don't get that I have a hard time learning.
if there was a message that you could tell kids, parents, adults, people that just don't understand autism, that they could just better understand, what would the message be?
The message for kids, families, or anybody who don't know about autism is that take the time to learn about the disorder. In future generations, you might have a family member or granddaughter, grandson, niece, nephew, whatever, who might have autism. One in very few people, one in very few kids might end up having autism, and I'm one of them. It's best to learn about autism. That's what my mom did. She knew right away when I was born that I was not like any other child. I was diff. I was.
You were special.
I was special. My other siblings might have autism too, especially my brother.
Your brother does. Bella has autistic tendencies.
And my brother Wayne also had it. Rest in peace, bro. I love you. Don't be proud of me.
He'd be very proud of you.
My other brother also has a disability, but it's not autism. Search up autism facts or something, and it will give you websites on autism.
Do you think that the school should enforce their zero bullying?
Yes, even though there is a no bullying zone, but there's still bullies around the school when it says there is a no bullying tolerance in the school.
Do you think a lot of kids just get away with it?
Yes, I sometimes think they do.
So is it your wish that you think, even though you know there's bullies everywhere,
Yes, I do know that there's bullies everywhere.
you get to a certain point in life, even as an adult, where you just get fed up in the area you are, that you have to just start new?
Yes.
Do you think you're at that point?
Yes.
Do you fear something if you don't?
Kind of.
You'd feel safer if to just start fresh.
Yes, I would be safer to start fresh.
Do you have anything in closing to let your fellow peeps know?
I'd
Anything?
like to say special thanks to my mom and family and friends for supporting me to do this video. Please leave a comment or question below, and I will answer them as best as I can. As I said, push that subscribe button if it's on YouTube. Shoutouts to my cousin Chelsea, my uncle Joe, my aunt Kat, and my little cousin Theron, my cousin Sean, my friend Rachel. I said, brother Wayne, I love you, bro. You'll be proud of me. My brother Austin, my Nana, my mom, my aunt Sarah, both of them. My dad Derek. And shoutouts to Ellen DeGeneres. My family loves your show. Especially my brother. Sky does Minecraft and his friends. You guys, I'm a big fan. I love your videos. They are funny. And if you like this video, that would mean a lot to me. It really would. You guys are great.
Do you have anything to say to family members or other people that you felt the need that you shouldn't mention in here, that to make them better understand?
April and Ariel, I'm sorry. You aren't family to us, but I still love you. You need to understand my autism. You broke a promise to my father and my brother when he died. You said I could come over anytime I wanted to visit my father. You broke that freaking promise. Now you won't let me see my father anymore. You only let me spend a couple minutes or up to half an hour. Then you tell me to go. I tell him how I truly feel about you, and it's not all nice things when we go downstairs to play. It's not all nice things. I've told him that you lie about to him. You brainwashed my brother. And you almost brainwashed my sister. You know when your daughter gets in trouble, but you blame it on any one of us when we didn't do it. We may act like we love you, but it's just to be kind. We don't really love you. You and your daughter are mean. And you just buy stuff for my father to shut him up. He's not a toy. He's not your butler. He is a father to me, my brother, my sister, and my two other ones. He loved us. He loved my brother so much. We hang out with each other, and he was fine before he got with you. He was fine when you never lived with him. Now, ever since you married him, you've been just trying to shut him up. Keeping him shut up in his room, not spending time with his kids. You won't let him come over to spend time with us. You won't. I love you, but I'm sorry. You're not family. I've had it up to here with you and your daughter. He has actually told me that he might want to divorce you. And if you ever make me cry again, you're out of the house for good. You can pack up your stuff and leave. If you make me cry one more time. I thank you for the jacket, but that's all. You're no family to me, or the rest of my family. Wayne hated you. Whenever he had a chance, he would sneak over here and spend time with us. And his stepmom, real stepmom, which is my mom. He loved her. He doesn't love you. I'm sorry. But if you ever make me cry, you're out of the house for good. You can pack your stuff up and leave. We're good, and you can go live with your ex. I'm sorry. I love you, Dad. I do. And if Wayne was still alive, I'd like to say I love him, and we all miss him. He left his little baby sister and his other two baby siblings. I never knew him until a couple of years ago. I was over at the computer lab. I didn't know who he was until I ran my bike back home. My father was coming down the driveway and he was like, "Honey, I need to tell you something." And he showed me a picture of my brother. I'm like, "Oh, I saw him there." And I got back on my bike and rode over there. When I got there, he was gone. So the next day, I brought my dad over and I introduced him. I'm like, "Hi, I'm Winona. This is my father. I'm your sister." And what, first day, we're gonna stop telling everybody that we're siblings, we're related. I thought I was the only family member. When I found out that I had two older siblings, Wade really never loved me. He always thought I was the attention hoarder. Austin loved me. Oh, when me and Wade met up another time, he knew that I was his sister. We would be together. I'm trying to make him proud in high school, but it's hard for my disorder. The school doesn't get that I have autism. I'm trying to keep my grades up for him. I'm trying to be a good sister. But ever since his death, I've been having a hard time.
I think you're doing an amazing job.
He would be proud of me.
Yes, he would, and I am every day. Do I not support you? Am I not your first line of defense?
Yes.
Am I not the biatch with a stick at
Yes.
all times?
And Austin, if you're watching this, please find me on Facebook. I need a sibling to talk to. You're the only sibling I got on Facebook. I used to talk to Wayne, but since his death, I had to create a new profile. Search up Winona and Estabrook and you'll find a picture of me on my first day of high school. Looking off into the distance on a sunny day. That's me. You're not so little sister anymore. I'm 15 now, brother. I'm almost 16. If you were here, I would like a hug. I'd like to see you again. To get to know you better. I need you. Please. I need to talk to you.